Hello, Massimo.
Hello, how are you?
Great. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Fine, fine.
So this week is the first time we're doing like a little bit of group sessions. We just had another one, and it's kind of like it's cool. Yeah.
It's great.
So
Very
Natalie,
nice.
how's the status of the track? What happened?
I want to show you the final version. I made, like I said, the mixing and mastering as I can. So let me just give you a listen. Yes. I hope you did it in monitors because I just have this because it's more comfortable to talk with you like this. But I hope you listened in monitors because it's like crazy dance music and it's so hard to listen in the headphones.
It sounds good. Yeah, yeah. It's 5 minutes. The whole track.
Yes.
So 5 minutes. Okay.
4:59. Like this.
Hardstyle. It's I tell it. So hardstyle. It's not easy to produce and to arrange. It's really hard because it's a technical challenge. Also, it's very hard. There are a few good elements in it. And the structure, yeah. What do you like the most on this track? What do you like the most on this track? All the parts. Is there something that you like more than other parts on the structure you did? Was this your goal on January?
Massimo, you hear my track first time, right?
Yes, now yes.
Oh, okay.
I hear just 2 minutes of it, or 1 minute, but not the whole length. Yeah. Okay.
And I have one question. The track is 5 minutes long. Would you play this track in full length? Would you play 5 minutes of the same track in a DJ set?
It depends. For example, if before I played some tracks half and a half, and I mixed them so well, like maybe a few tracks like very fast, and then I can make how to say. This is like what you want to show to people, on which track you want to pay more attention. Because when you make a set, you can make like few tracks very fast, and then you can make one track full length. Or for example, I can play half of that because before I played some another tracks in full length or some slow track. No, not so slow. I mean something like hard dance, but with vocal and some transitions. So it depends.
I'm asking this because I think the track is a bit too long. I said that last time already. I think there is still stuff which comes at the end, which has been before. It's okay to repeat stuff, but I think it loses of interest after 3.5 minutes, because I think you can tell the story of the 5 minutes even in 4 minutes, and you will not lose anything by that. And for example, there is a part at the end at 4:40, which is really cool, which you haven't had before. But I think this is coming way too late. It's after the dubstep part, after the second dubstep part, when you go back to the do. This is really cool. And for example, I would have put this part somewhere earlier in the track, because it deserves that. It deserves the attention. But at 4:40, and you must be honest to yourself, no one will really listen to the track until 4:40, 4:50. Then you mix in another track already, and the people will lose attention after 4 minutes. And this is the thing with hardstyle. It's not a vocal, it's really hardstyle. You know, that's what Massimo said before. It's hard to structure it because there's so much energy from the beginning to the end. And if you are under constant energy, at some point your brain says, oh, okay, give me a break. You know, that's why you put in the dubstep parts, for example. So this is like, it's a change. Then you get the attention back from the people. And
yes.
It's really difficult to keep the attention from beginning to end. So I was thinking if it's maybe possible, and that you maybe think about like shortening the track still.
I was thinking about before, but then I understood like, okay, maybe if I just play half, it's normal, because there are a lot of tracks which you don't play the full length, it's okay. And there are also, I was trying to find some tracks which are almost my length. And I even found some for 6 minutes, so I'm not the last one there.
That's right.
I don't know. And the last part, I also was thinking to put it in the middle, but then I thought it will be longer even. So it's like the final piece. Okay, maybe if just to put it in the middle after the first half of the track, and then don't put it in the end like this. But I was thinking if someone will play full length, or if I would like to play full length. So it's very interesting to mix in the end. For example, you have this dubstep part and you have this hard part. and you can have transition from this dubstep part to another dubstep track. Or if you want, you can have transition from the fast to the fast track. So that's the point of the ending. That's why I made like two different variations.
Yeah. In the case, you should maybe use the question answer drop, a small part with one idea and the other part with the other idea. You know, the answer question structure in the drop, because so you have all your ideas in one. But you know what I mean with the answer question answer drop. So the small part with one idea and directly the second part with the other your other idea. You know what I mean? So I don't know the other thing. You know, I cannot explain exactly. Two parts after one, the question answer, and then the breakdown. You can make a breakdown with this part, this dubstep part, maybe just only in the breakdown, you know, to use this one as a build up, and then it comes again with the structure question answer, the drop part, you know. It is possible to do something with it a lot, to have a different structure, but all your sounds in it. You know what I mean? To make it like a structure for all the, just not for the DJs only, but for the listener at home. They listen to your track, so that sounds that it has more structure. You know what I mean? It's not so easy. It's not so easy. Now it sounds full of ideas, And I think it's just to short everything a little bit more, or even if you can keep it 5 minutes, but maybe the structure, to try it out a little bit, to cut and to try it out to make this cuts, you know. It's difficult.
I don't know what exactly to do. I understand, like Thomas told before, and you must also say this, but I don't know what to do with it, because like when I listen to it, I like it, and I don't know what to change. I understand what you mean, but
I have a suggestion. You sent us this track. You sent us the WAV, and Massimo and me, we cut parts and we restructure how we would maybe think to do it, and we send it back to you. So you see what we're talking about, because I understand that you know, maybe not understand 100% what we're saying or what we want, but we can better show it to you. We just cut it into 8 bar parts, and then we restructure it, and we see how it works, and then we can all listen to it. Does this make sense? We could do this week, and then we go back to it, and then we could go into mixing, because there's some details. For example, the vocal has too much low end. You can hear a woof here on my speakers, you know, which doesn't fit. But this is mixing. We can go into the separate channels as well, at a separate part. But first now, I think the structure is already, it's getting there. I understand the story you want to tell, and but maybe there is some stuff which can, as Massimo said, you are looking from a DJ perspective, but if you're looking from another DJ, which is not you, because it's your track, you want to present all the stuff in one track, which is totally understandable. But let's say another DJ wants to play this track, or someone wants to listen to it while he or she is jogging or whatever, like, you know, working out or running or just listening. Sometimes at some points it's not easy to follow the story you're telling. From you as a DJ, we understand what you mean, I think, but maybe we can make some adjustments. We don't want to destroy the track. No, don't worry about that. But we want to maybe tweak some or make some adjustments to make the flow a bit more understandable.
Okay. Like you say now, for me, it's more easy to understand if you will suggest something, because like I don't see now. Like I'm a practical person. I need to feel, I need to see this. If you can give me an idea, which I will hear, and maybe we can talk about that. So that will be a different thing, of course. But what can you say about my mixing and mastering? Like you said, with the low end, there is a problem. But if you can hear it in the monitors, right? My monitors actually have a lot of low frequencies. That's why maybe it's hard to understand sometimes. But for example, if this is the final version, if this is like fully mastered, how do you think? It's not like, how do you hear? It doesn't feel like the end, like the final. What can you say about that? Because it's interesting. I made it how I could in my monitors, how I can hear that. Not in headphones. It's difficult to master in headphones. You can become crazy for this music.
Yeah, it sounds good already, but there are a lot of things in the mixing. For example, there in this vocal, Thomas said, there's I think you should do some fade outs. You know what I mean? Fade outs and fade ins. The samples you have to cut it, because otherwise there's a click in it and it's not clean enough. In each sample there's a clack 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 on. It has to work a little. We need to work a little bit on the samples to clean up a little bit, even in the frequencies, in certain frequencies. And then it will sound much more better to make more headroom for the mastering at the end. Now we can work like this because it sounds good to work on with. And then later we have to go to the mixing, especially in each sound and sample, to make a cleanup, and then it will sound better again. And then after the mastering, it will be perfect. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I hope you understand what I mean. It's not easy. I can show you this in your arrangement when you open your arrangement in. This we can do it later if you like. So it's
yes, because like for example, I understood that you will listen. I will send this track, yes, and you will listen and cut some parts so you can show me what you mean. But should I do some mixing during this week also? But like I said, what I felt already, I did. So maybe I need some more details about that or something, like what I should work on.
I would suggest the following, because now we're still talking about the structure, which has nothing to do with the mixing. The structure is just the time, what happens at what time. The mixing is what does a sound like, at any time. Let's say the vocal, but it doesn't matter at what time of the track, it just has to be cleaned up, as Massimo said, fade in, fade out for the samples. Some of the drum loops, we should take out some frequencies, and some of the sounds are just clashing. That means if you put, let's say, the lead sound and the bass sound and the kick and everything else together, we have to make sure that they don't like clash, and that sometimes in the mix it sounds a little bit unclean. It's a decent mix already. It's really a good point, a good thing, but I think we can improve it a lot if we go into the details. But I would prefer to do this together with you. We show you what we would do.
Yes, that would be great.
We can work on this next week. And during that time, we will work with your master. Just send us this one file.
This, yes?
Stereo, one stereo file, one track. Just send it to us.
The final that I made, like this master everything. Mm-hmm.
Exactly, the final, yeah. And we will see how we can work on the structure, and we will also listen to the master again on our speakers, so we can work on a better feedback, Massimo and me.
Professional team.
That's who we are. Season, yeah. Okay. Hey, Natalie, I think that's it for today. Please send us the track right now into WhatsApp, or to
you, yes? Is it okay?
To me, and I'll share it with Massimo, and then I'll try to work on that. We start maybe later today or maybe tomorrow on that, so we have it ready for you as soon as possible, and then we can discuss the further steps. Does it make sense?
Yes. That's great. I was thinking, how much time do we have till the end of the season? Like, is it like till the end of May or middle of May?
We are in week 5 now. We have 5 more weeks.
Really? So do I have time for another track? Or how do you think?
No.
No? No?
Hey, let's see.
I didn't expect this reaction. Actually.
Don't worry, it's just
Um,
no. Hey, honestly or seriously, let's finish this one first. I would rather put this really like make it perfect, because at the end we need a track. We want to have a
Yeah,
track.
sure.
We all say this is what we wanted to do, you know. And I'd rather focus on one thing and make this 100% instead of like, okay, it's 80%. You can play it in your shows. It's okay. Let's do it.
No. Of course, I understand. I just asked.
Just answered.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Natalie. Nice one. Fun as always with you. I'm happy that we made some progress, and yeah, let's work on that in the next couple of days, and then we see you either in the group call on Thursday as always, or then next week in the coaching.
Yes. Thank you so much. And I was very glad that today there are 3 of us and we all can talk about great things. So yeah, have a nice day and see you soon.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
Natalie. Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.